LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Welcome to StarLadder and welcome to the StarSeries qualifiers for the Asian region. My name is Switchblade J, and we'll be taking you through today's three series in Group A, starting with 5POWER versus Signature. We're not even going to waste any time with this one. We're going to jump straight into the pistol round of map number 1, Inferno, as the T side of Signature, after losing the knife round, have to go up against the 5POWER CT side. Very quickly in towards this B default. They'll go towards Banana, not waste any time getting out the utility. No defaults out, just kills pick for picks, trying to burst their way through. The first frag will come through and Dover will go down. Second frag from QQ God will make it a 3 versus 5, and everybody else is trying to see if they can get themselves into a decent position. Try it and get the retake set up in the 5POWER side, but they have lost the defuse kit. It's down at the back of the side. That was on Dobu earlier, but still they will get a couple of frags back to a 3 versus 3, and a little bit more going towards their favour as they hold on for whatever they can as they do make their way onto the site. Zhao's picked himself up the defuse kit eventually, and now we'll stick it. But meanwhile, RXL's gone around the other side to take down one man, but Zhao's still sticking it. Headshot 2 come through, and 3 kills for RLX to bring it the first round, the pistol round, to the favour of the Signature squad. Now, while this match has generally pinned to be a very close one, I have to admit that 5POWER do have the win advantage in terms of the maps overall. It's best of 2 rules, so they can very easily split and share the points between the 2 teams. But 5POWER, that's pretty decent for them. They are currently sitting in 4th place among the qualification region in the table. Signature is also just as good because they are sitting one position above them. So both teams have a lot to gain from 2 map victories here. See what they can do here for round 2. Of course, conversion rounds mean Signature have the SMGs, and Genius is going to be the first man in with the Mac 10. Quick spray to a $600 kill. Zhao's going to go down very, very quickly, and the rest of the T side will follow suit. 3 kills total, completely untraded. They have gotten close on 1 frag in the Mac 10, but that's it. On to get planted on the coffins itself. Dobu and Co. 2-on-5 situation. Both players actually wrap their way back up towards top mid. Try to see if they can find a flanky position against the T side, but I should be made aware this is a very difficult prospect to work your way out of, so it makes a whole lot of sense. They should go down. I think 1 frag, eventually the deal actually does make it happen, reality. Getting picked off. Not major loss, of course, just an SMG. The AK stay in place, so most of the investment is still here for the T side. And up against 5POWER here in this next DK, they've only got 1 upgraded pistol armor to be working with. So we'll stack A. Zhao's going to take a deagle, upgraded pistol, so something at the very least. On the B-bomb side, but for the most part, 5POWER just hoping this Signature should go for a quick rush down towards short, try to see if they can get players out. We'll push one of these AKs, which will be a nice pickup for the CT side if they can get this frag. Smokes go down, flashbangs come in. Teams do try and prompt out a mistake from 5POWER, but the only mistake they've made is leaving the B-bomb site alone, which they will discover pretty quickly here. We'll try to stack towards the mid position. I think God's going to have no problem taking out Dobu. Zhao will get the trade back with the Deegan at least. But our Alex is here to ensure the AK does not fall into counter-terrorist hands, and they're just going to line up for him. 2 easy picks. Third one to come through, not quite. Eventually it does come out eventually. The SMG kill gets Cable. It means that all 3 AKs do stay in play for the T-side signature, retaining as much investment round per round as possible. They get a nice simple 3-0. And move forward into the rifle round. The AWPs, the M4s coming out now for the CT side. No AWPs for signature. They're still going to stick with that Mac 10 on Genius. A 4th AK will get brought down. So slowly but surely stepping up and upgrading as the match goes on. Signature down in a prime position to put 5POWER back on tilt, vice versa for the CT side. PTC is going to be the first man in towards a banana position. He gets flashed out, perfectly done. The teamwork from the T side leaves Genius with a kill. The 5-on-4 situation, although the team nade comes in as a bit of a TK, and actually Cable takes advantage, taking 2 frags for him. His teammate in jail there to support is a 2 versus 4, gone oh so horribly wrong so quickly for the T side. Reality still going to try and recover it, and we'll get 1 trade frag. He knows that Cable's still here. The rotations are coming in because they have spotted the bomb, and they're going to realize that this is going to be a commitment. It's all going to come down to Cable, seeing how well he can defend. He's got teammates up to support. Flashbang is perfect to get some information, and with the CTs here, suddenly this becomes very, very undoable for the signature squad. Bomb's still yet to get planted. CT's bearing down smoke on the cross, but Dobu now knows where they're at. Reality spotting Cable as our Alex goes down, and Dobu comes in the back lines to take the last man out. Got so horrible for signature. They tried their best to recover, and they did do some serious damage to 5POWER. But unfortunately, it was not enough in this case. For those of you who are wondering what maps they are, it's Dust 2 and Inferno. Inferno, as picked by 5POWER signature, picked Dust 2. Maps in uncharted territories here. Ooh. Spray from Zhao does Genius down for a little bit of damage, although he has been blind. Genius going to get a bit more damage back on Zhao. Ooh, and the nade lands perfectly as well. Near 50 points of damage done to the lone CT. 5POWER take 3 players back towards the A bomb site. It's Dobu, PTC, and Clark. Try and move forward on this A bomb site. There are 4 players stacking up, going in towards the mid position. The bomb's going to go through second mid. Join the rest of the T side players as the smoke goes down towards Arch. T slowly push around Dobu, who's just trying to get a position above them. Could get himself 1 frag, but he more than likely going to get traded back. He sprays on the first man, takes down Cigarette. Genius there with a quick trade back to a 4-on-4, and the team will be able to enter, but very quickly the frags go to the favour of signature, and the whole offensive crumbles down for 5POWER. Flame kills, AK kills, Cable now in a 1-on-3. Very far out. Back around towards Library Kitchen. No defuse kit either, so there is nothing available for the lone CT player. RLX will spot him, tap up through, won't land the shots, but I don't think it matters because Cable's going to be suppressed to the point of not being able to make this retake work. Just trying to grab the AWP, run for the hills. Save it as best he can, gets a nice shot on Genius at least, so there's that much. It's a reset on the 5POWER squad, though. No loss bonus. Which is a bit of a rip, unfortunately, for 5POWER. It means the only thing that they've got to work with is the AWP of Cable. CZ's Genius already takes both players down with his MAC-10. Does get traded back, and Zhao actually turns the man advantage back to the favor of 5POWER, making one man left alive. Cigarette. The 1-on-3 situation as the 4-sport pistols do actually end up working. The bomb will go down. The Cigarette, what chance does he have to try and defend against the CT's incoming? He will get a decent position to cut them off from CT because both players are coming from this angle. And Doe is going to peek right into the hands of the AWP. Cross-lock, Cigarette lands a close shot. And it all comes down to a 1 versus 1. AWP versus AK. Full cannon versus none. And there it is. The kill will go to the favor of the last CT player. 100 HP remaining. The defuse will come through. So, yeah, upgraded pistols. As OP as we expect them to be. And while initially it did seem like it was going to be a difficult time for 5POWER, now they've turned the difficult time back towards Signature. A great peak from PTC as well. Reality down immediately. I didn't even expect that peak to come through. I was going to check on the money lines just to show you how important the win this next round is. No cash to work with for most players. Double up setup investment from 5POWER leaves things at worse for wear. Already Reality has gone forward, gone down. Or will get picked up by QQ God. 5POWER on their same defensive. 3 players on the A site. One from apartments, one from short, and one holding in the library position. Giving a bit of map presence for Signature. We'll try to overextend and try to take down some CTs that are overextending. They will get some damage done, but the first pick will go to the favor, of course, of the CT side. Finally, it's traded back by RLX, and no one is accounting for this man in the apartments. So he gets 2 frags, completely uncontested. Backup will arrive in the form of Zhao. It's all on PTC with the AWP force back, trying to take some blind shots for a smoke cross spot. The bomber's gone down. It's a 3-on-3 retake. No defuse kit for the CTs that are left alive. RLX get pushed in by 2. We'll take the first man down. Zhao's going to walk in towards his position, but I don't think he's going to get the kill. He's going to back off instead towards long apartments. RLX is waiting and ready for the last man here. He's not going to find a Zhao. Will just peek back out towards second mid, try and hold on to his M4. And the 5th round will sit to the favor of Signature. As RLX does find his 4K and make it rather expensive for the 5POWER squad again. The reset loss bonus coming through as well. It means the Signature maintain control of the map. Control of the match so far. Only an AWP 4-sport pistols. I mean, this worked in the past. There's no real reason to doubt it from 5POWER. This time it's going to be backed up by armor. A little bit of utility as well for the CT side. And AWP peak coming in from PTC. But he's burning alive to the hands of Genius. Oh no. The utility may have been too much for him. I'm not sure if he was blinded off very quickly, very clearly. That's an easy pick for the CT side. And the second one to follow through. Genius with $900 to work with. QQ God trying to hold down the mid presence just in case. But it doesn't matter because the CTs and the B site have been overwhelmed. The bomb will go down. It's a 5-on-2. Double AWPs picked up as well for Signature. Because why not here? Six to 2 will be the scoreline. Also try and welcome for CZ, of course. Dobby not rotating so quickly, so it was on the remains for this one man. Pretty badly suppressed now. Eventually Genius will get another Mach 10 kill. 4 kills for him. Lots and lots of money just racking up for this man. Not on for the ace though. Dobby is well out of position, so unless he just runs straight up the apartments and manages to spray him down without him getting a pop shot off of the CZ. Yeah, it won't happen. 6-2 is the scoreline. Signature taking easy control of their map pick as well. No, sorry, scratch that. This is 5POWER's pick. That's concerning. Both teams stand to gain a lot. 5POWER trying to top the leaderboard. Signature trying to get a little bit further up. And already shots on shots come through. Sprays out the CTs. Get cleaned up and it's all just down to one man. And unfortunately this one man can't do it alone. He's been doing pretty fantastic though. The rest of his teammates not holding a candle to his current frag counter, but regardless. DKA. Holding down most of it here for 5POWER. The M4's coming down from 4 players. They've lost bonus, and actually utility damage is good enough on Genius to try and take him down. Ooh, eventually they lock on through. Smokes, flashes, RLX will get a trade back to a 4 versus 4. The AWP from the T side trying to get more tag damage, or maybe even some frags through the banana wall. The broken wall. RX finally is caught off guard on the flank, however, as the CTs finally turn a man advantage back to their favour. Ooh, and a pretty nice jump from Dobu, who gets himself a better map control. Meanwhile, PTC will go down on the A-bomb site, and with Zhao rotating, it leaves it all up to the defensive. The UMP alone here, close on the bomb site, backup still arriving. Zhao's going to get himself wrapped back around straight over towards our side, and he will take Cigarette. With Dobu closing in the back, actually, this makes it a very difficult situation for Signature. 2 players remaining, bracketed in. They've got to get this frag. Oh, QQ, God. Locked onto the head. He knew where Zhao was and eventually took the spray to take him down. Maybe moves on through. Cable will spray out, take the bomb out of control, so it leaves it all on reality. The last round remains to clutch it out for Signature. The AWP in his hands. Peeking on through his Dobu to catch him off guard. 2 kills for him. And 5POWER looked a little bit shaky in that defensive, but they locked out the angles for Signature. Third round on the board for 5POWER. They cannot afford to get reset here. Signature have run away with this T-side half so far. Keeping time very, very well. Great shot from Reality to kick things off. PTC down. Next looking for Dobu, and he will find it. 2 frags easy to the favour of Signature. A lot of peak positions that are not being backed up by trade frag potential for 5POWER. And of course, you add those 2 things together, and this is what you end up with. A 5-on-3. Finally, one trade does come back from QKA with the AWP. Locks on 1, flicks on the second. Looking for a bit more, but the T side decide to back off as a result here. They know that there's CT presence, and pretty strong CT presence now on this A-bomb site. So RLX is going to work in towards B. He's already got the banana control. Flashbangs will keep him suppressed, but he does smoke the cross, and Cable will try and push up for it. Don't think he heard those footsteps, but you will hear the utility and call it out to his teammates. Right, there are players over here. RLX going to get sprayed down. He spots the bomb as well, so now he knows what's up. 2 versus 3 situation with CTs also rotating in, which have committed to the B-bomb site. They cannot afford to rotate back away. They haven't got enough time for this. So Cable just applying pressure. Zhao will get dealt with by reality. 2 kills for him and a 2 versus 2 now for the AWP player, but only 12 HP to work with. Eventually it's QKA with the other AWP to lock out the quick trade and flick on towards one more. 4 kills for the AWP of 5POWER. QKA putting the numbers up, showing off his skills. 11 frags so far in 12, well, 11 rounds actually, the 12th round coming up to play for right here. Suffice can't be said about his teammates, unfortunately. He may be the linchpin to put 5POWER back into their map. Once again, Signature forced down to a forced by a CZ among the AKs and the AWPs, lacking in utility on Cigarette as well. They move forward. Going to their default once again. Passive banana control. RLX trying to get the pick on Zhao, and he will be able to do so with a quick headshot on the peak. Great timing overall. The T-side players try and walk off the back of that first pick. Move into the B-bomb site. The AWP's there to support them. Reality giving RLX the room to breathe. Eventually a rotation will come in from the CT side because it is only Cable here. Now flashbangs come out, Molotov smokes come through on towards the coffee position. Cable will get forced away. He sprays back with the M4, gets some damage in return, but not enough to justify a kill, and not enough to really call an advantage to the favor of the CT side. But this might be here. The backstab incoming. I don't think Signature is expecting this. QQ God definitely ain't. He's sprayed down. RLX trying to support for it here on the high ground. Both players will get picked up by Cable, gets sprayed on 2, looking for his third. He can't quite land it on reality. And almost clutched it out once again to 5POWER, coming within inches of the CT side, locking it down. Poor Cable as well, man. Teammates let him down. On for the ace clutch. Couldn't land the overall spray. Oh, well, this is where you end up for it. Eco around against Signature. Matt tends to play with a Genius and Cigarette. They're going to make all that bank in this next round. And there it is. Cigarette Reality 2 frags. RLX gets the third. Deagle from Cable. Can he get one headshot? No, he can't. Both these CTs are here, and once they realize this, they're just going to put the bomb back towards the A-bomb site. Actually, no, they're going to commit towards B. As Zhao peeks out, surely they should realize, and eventually, yeah, Deagle and CZ. 2 different guns, 2 different players, and there's only 2 left on the CT side, so rotating back, RLX will get one more frag with Zhao. Should just recover this AK and save it. No, it's actually going to be the back 10 that closes in from the back. Sigo gets 1 AK, can Genius get the second? Okay, so they lose 1 AK. No, sorry, they actually brought 2 Mac 10s in, so they don't lose 1 AK. They keep all 3 rifles. And go full-blown anti-eco against 5POWER for this round. They will be on the half by CZs in 5s. 5 sets of Kevlar, no head armor, of course. I mean, I think they know that. T-Sub will have the one-shot headshot AK-47s. Smokes, flashes, HEs. Very little utility to speak of, but close range engagements that could still go towards their favour. Long range a little bit less so. You can see how they set themselves up for it though, however. Look at the apartment's position. 2 players at close ranges. Ooh. And QKA does catch off an overextending reality that didn't check the boiler room, so that's really what those close ranges are good for. And another one comes through from him, so 5-on-3 situation. Dobie, the next man up to challenge. QQ God will deal with him. It's a Only 2 for 2 as Cigarette does trade things back. The 2 rifles have been recovered. The AK and the AWP, both on the A-bomb site. The T's are reading into this. Considering the rotation back towards the B-bomb site, where only Cable's holding with a CZ. So, best odds on winning the round if they go this way. It looks like they will as well. Smokes go over, flashbangs come out, Cable's going to move forward, he gets one spray, does get traded back. And now it is a 2 versus 2 situation for CTs that have rotated in QKA. Trying to land shots on QQ goal, but he can't seem to line it up with the traces. Doesn't expect a man to be in the corner as well. There's a lot of HP on the initial engagements, leaving it mostly up to Zhao to try and see if they can get the frags as appropriate. QKA, ooh, shots come through. QKA still to support from the Coffers position. Zhao has got Cigarette to 4. QQ does deal with him, it leaves it all on the low HP player, QKA. Nothing he can do, and again, posting great numbers so far, but it's not enough to put 5POWER over the edge of Signature. Once again, shut them down on the CT, so going into the last round of the half. It is 3 rounds of lost bonus. At the end of the day, 3 players going down is not a major issue for Signature at this point in the game. So AWPs, M4s, MP9 as well from Zhao. Reality has the AWP and the 4 AKs for the rest of the Signature as they once again going towards this banana default. 2 players this time trying to gain the early advantage. 4 technically if you also consider the bomb planter and Reality. While Alex looking out towards the A-bomb side, just trying to hold down second mid in case someone charges out the apartments or otherwise tries to take aggression back towards the T side. 5POWER try the flower pot boost. It hasn't been as effective as we've seen most other teams fall for it. So it is quite good. It allows you to look over the smoke cross walls CT, as you all know. Signature haven't really fallen victim to it. At least not too often. Still 60 seconds left on the clock. Okay. So a stop has been called. 1D seed. Okay. So panic over. I was a little bit confused as to what was going on, but it seems like they're ready to rock on the Signature side. A small little technical hiccup, but it's very quickly been resolved. And how much that will change the outcome of this round, how much that will change the strats going into this round is about to be found out. Double AWP setup this time from 5POWER, so they would have done things differently, it seems. All right. Straight in towards the banana position. C down the CTs will try and gain control, but it's Genius with a nice spray. 2 flicks to 2 kills. 4 versus 3 overall. Cable still fragging, and he gets his spray lined up this time. And trades those 2 kills right back. Gains a little bit more above the T side. In a 3 versus 2 situation with the AWP on PTC. The M4 still locking it down, and RLX runs straight into it. It's all on QQ. Out towards short here on the A-bomb site. Bomb trying to get planted. Coming up close, PTC is also here. Trying to lock on down in towards the cubby corner. The bomb will go down and eventually they will find out where he is. PTC locks on 1, gets the second shot. 11-4 will be the end. Sorry, 10 to 5. Jeez. Your Signature have had so many rounds in a row, so many times they've stolen it away from 5POWER. I almost think they're on the CT side. But no, it's 10 to 5 to close off the half to the favour of Signature on 5POWER's map pick as well. Especially worse for 5POWER when you consider the Signature have a very nice CT bias on Inferno. This might get ugly. This might get very ugly. We're about to find out as we move into the pistol round of the second half. Glocks coming out for 5POWER. No utility, no upgrades. No raid boss. There's 5 Glocks with 5 pieces of Kevlar for 5POWER. They want to take Aim Duel Central. Signature similar, but they've got the defuse kit on Reality. P2K from Cigarette to try and hold things down. They tap up through and they can't seem to land the shots with these Glocks. The long-range pistols on the CT side are doing their damage. They will be able to force Cigarette out as they take QQ God back. So it's a 4 versus 4. And Genius spotting players in the apartments is ready to try and take them down. Can't quite get the shots off shots. But does at least get some information for his CT teammate to try and support RLX and Genius on the B bomb side. Cigarette and Reality on B site, and the other two are on A. PDC now going to make the push in towards the A site. RLX gets 1, 2 frags, come right back for the CTs. A 3 versus 2 situation to the favour of 5POWER. Reality and Cigarette. Not the best of lines to try and defend this one. To try and retake it here. Cigarette on 20, Reality with no armour. He's got the defuse kit, obviously. So there's to be some sick headshots with the USPs, or it's bust, it seems, for Signature at this point. Dobu taps up Reality, gets some serious damage. Cigarette does get the frag, however. They hold on for whatever they can. Jabba's get that one shot, turns 180 for the second head. There we go, 5POWER do lock out a 6th round. The Eagle CZ's out of the Signature on the force buy here. 5POWER, so it's a very nice lifeline. Getting themselves back into this map. A map that they picked as well. He's just working above this default, try and get picks per picks to players in the apartments, trying to pull rotations away. Little do they know that there are 3 CTs of the 4 that remain on this site. RLX is going to get sprayed up. They can't quite take the frag, although the bomb actually going to go pushing in with them here. So meanwhile, the T-side make their way into the B-bomb site. QKA is going to quickly realise he takes down Cigarette that there is no one else on the B-bomb site. Down and out. Dobu going to try and cut off the rotators, and eventually the numbers game will get to him, so they will get 1 rifle out of this round. But it's just a Galil on the AK's fallout if QKA can get that pick on one of them. Will be enough to take those automatic weapons out of their hands. 1 Galil, 1 UMP. Now 2 on 3 for the T side. Conversion round going to the favour of 5POWER, as you would expect a little bit more damage than they really would have wanted to. They lose 1 rifle. Actually, that does put Signature on decent stead here. Reinvestments to come through, the AKs will come out, so moneyline's not looking great for 5POWER. Also, probably going to realise that they have got this Galil in place, and they may have force bought around it, so lots of reads have to come through from the T side off the basis just having those two automatic weapons in play. Even then, they are at danger from Genius and RLX. So how much caution do they want to take into this next round? Not very much, actually. Just getting the BD fault. And they actually pick both these players up, potentially. RLX is going to go down. Genius is down. Those are the rifles. Out of play immediately. Cigarette will try and pick up the Galil, but no armor means it's completely glass cannon. There's nothing for the CTs on the A-bomb site, meanwhile. Actually, with the trades coming through, Cigarette's picked up an AK, so they have lost a little bit of investment here, 5POWER. And Cigarette can just fall back and save that one. They have got a buy in the next round, regardless of how this one turns up for Signature. So a little bit extra firepower. One shot, headshot potential for the Signature squad. Let's see where they go. They actually will try and hunt him down. Oh, the QK does catch him off guard. Never mind. AK back in play. Could get the AWP out as well for the T. So what are they going to go for? Just a second MAC-10. Dobu dropped an AK, I think. So then you're expecting a bit more out of Signature. Maybe they were misanticipating the force buy in that last round. I'm not sure if their economy game is weak or just not red. Either way, it does mean the Signature against the odds have the better buy. The AWP, the 4 M4s moving into the B-bomb site, and the rush coming in from 5POWER. They may get shut down. The sprays come through. M4 gets 1, 2, 3. Cigarette and QQ God coming back. Zhao's going to try and get these trade frags, and he will be able to do so. Losing quite an amount of HP in a 2 versus 3. It's not the best of situations for 5POWER. But now they've got to work off against the retake. No defuse kits as well from the CT side. I don't think they bought any. I'm going to play this one. PVC spotted, sprays down one more, but Genius for the quick trade leaves it all up to Zhao. 4K up from him. He got the 2 entries here on the B-bomb site, and he may only have to stall for a few more seconds. Smoke goes down. Genius spots him, sprays him, does take him out of the action, and the defuse will come through. I think it's going to be quite close, though. No, he's got time. He's got it. It's fine. 11 rounds on the board for Signature. And it seems like they did take a bit of a misread there. 5POWER rushing straight into the B-bomb site, not expecting any resistance. And oh, did they receive some resistance. AK is out for the T side. Signature have the AWP, the M4s, the AK for RLX. MP9 as well for Cigarette. Reality, ooh, almost took a nice face in towards that mid position. It seemed like the counter flash came back against him though. Nothing allowed in the way of opening picks at least. Both sides up to gain a lot from this next round. Let's see whether they'll be able to do so. T's pushing in all 5 straight into the mid position and straight out towards the A setup. One also breaking off to go and join the apartments offensive. With the CTs also aggressing down Banana. Ooh, this might be a very good position the Cigarette's playing off of here. How are they going to bracket in the 5POWER squad? They've now got 4 players to defend the A-bomb site. A very difficult take now for the T as the Signature. Playing a little bit ballsy, playing a little bit risky. May have it pay off for them. Now here we go. Flashbangs in, smoke to cover the crosses. The AWP of Reality desperately trying to look for anything he can use to shoot down. Meanwhile, Genius hearing footsteps, looking towards short, takes PTC for a ride and returns him in a corpse to the body bag. Reality gets one more frag as well. Trades try to come back from Cable and he will get one, but one's all he gets. The CTs maintain the man advantage, maintain their presence on the site, and they even drop the bomb. RLX looking for his second. 30 seconds left, and Cable and QQ will get one more frag. The crossfire's been locked. Reality pulls his attention, and QQ God will peek out from Arch. Take a 12th round for the Signature CT side here. One more force buy as well, so 5POWER just lining up their money lines. Could still reset Signature. Not on loss bonus, but certainly on their individual money line. Thing is just finally going to force the eco out here from 5POWER if they win this round, so there's plenty for both teams to gain. For the moment, it will be a one-for-one trade. As the trees try and work their way through towards short in the A-bomb site. Cable leading the charge with these two. The bomb picked up by PTC, was dropped out initially. Let's fall back to try and join the rest of the T-side force here for the B offensive. 5POWER playing out their default, unable to get the man advantage. They got the first pick at least. Signature set up so well, the same setup that I used to deal with the 5POWER rush a couple rounds ago, but this time Zhao locks on forward, takes down Cigarette. He's seen the bomb as well. So CTs will try and rotate in. QQ God just left to try and stop the bomb plot. If he can stop it now, actually, oh, this could be very, very good. They do find him out, though. He is forced back through the Coffin's position. Grenades in to do some damage. Unfortunately, QQ God couldn't quite get the amount that he needed, the map control that he needed away. Bomb will go down, but Genius gets a spray on two players to the man advantage, back to the favour of the CT side. QKA looking for RLX, a high HP player of the CT side. Genius and QQ God will be left standing in a very bad spot if RLX goes down, so he's got to maintain control and he's got to maintain his life right here. Peeks out, gets the frag, Cable gets one, turns on towards the second, but no. Distracted by a double peek. It's Signature with a 13th round now on their CT side. Into the A-bomb site, here we go. Not wasting any time. Is this T side just trying to execute down against the Signature squad, trying to gain control of this match once again, but RLX has other ideas. Sprays on the headshot. Zhao will trade it at the very least. It's 3-on-3. He's never committed the bomb. QQ God quick to try and right back. Actually, Zhao gets a quick spray on the Mac 10 and Dobutron's back on reality, so it is all up to RLX now. 1-on-2 situation, hearing the footsteps, knows where both of the T-side players are roughly. A bit more to say about it. That smoke actually may have helped RLX to move forward. He does take a bit of damage. Dobie going to hear his footsteps and will take him down. So 5POWER aren't out of this just yet. And actually with that damage under the amount they've disallowed the economy to build, could still work up enough. Ooh, first shot from QQ God. Zhao goes down. PTC looking for a little bit more. Genius is taken out as well, but Cable also working in the apartments will get a second frag back for 5POWER. Signature, unfortunately, their power players aren't working up too well. So they do get taken down. It's up to this AWP, really, of QQ God. Trying to do something against this T side. 5POWER looking for their 10th round, the bomb to rotate in. Both the CTs have actually already called it quits, so Signature going to have to concede the 10th to the favour of 5POWER. The back of this reset as well, it's just not looking great. Signature, an incredibly strong T side, and again, I was not expecting this. CT side of map Inferno, despite what changes you want to make to it. Remember this up, we can get a couple of exit frags. QQ forced away. Actually, they do get 2 picks here. 1 more, it would make it a very expensive round for 5POWER. Not quite. 2 players remain on each side. The Signature do walk away with a little something to take away from the T's. In this case, that might just be enough. Especially with the heavy investment from 5POWER. Look at PTC. Dropping an SSG for Cable. The COD gun. Out to play for right now. What can you do with it? Signature can take 2 players down, keep this economy from building, then maybe in the next rifle they should have enough to full on shut them down. CTs will push up, try and go for the backstab from the banana position. Cable's here, simple headshot. Doesn't even need to scope in for that one. Genius is down. Reality next to face. That's a 2K for Cable. Making a third maybe? Well, he's got the lock onto it. It looks like they can't get these 3 frags. I think they realise also that the CTs have all pushed in the back lines. Cable might not make it out alive here. He's going to rotate back towards CT cross and try to join the rest of his teammates. Okay. No, actually, he won't make it out alive. He didn't get there fast enough. Doesn't matter, though. 4 remain in play. The AKs is all that's important. And again, that economy not looking amazing from 5POWER. It definitely could have been worse. Signature could have done some more damage than that eco, but let's see how they play this next round. 2 rounds in deficit for the T's. 5POWER and Signature moving in to their default. Cigarette out to Banana. Challenging PTC and Cable, getting some damage with the utility, but it's pretty negligible, all things considered. Alongside Zhao, they're taking nothing at all. One minute to go. The T slowly push forward. Dobu catches Genius, takes him down. Reality also here. Over on the B-bomb site, locks out 1 frag before he's traded. Cigarettes here to support, but he's all alone. Backup's yet to arrive. He sprays on 1, however, can't get the second of PTC. And PTC will spot the second man just above the smoke, quickly boosting up top first. And RLX up to the chopping block, the last man that remains. The AWP is so ready for this frag. No, he lands the leg. What on earth? Molotov RLX will just get ahead of it. Try look, see if he can take down his last man. No, he can't. QKA holding on for 5POWER. That got super, super dicey. Super, super dicey. So much damage done. Again, Signature putting themselves within touching distance of a reset against 5POWER. UMP to come out from PTC in this one. If these half-bore pistols can do their damage, then it just stacks on stacks for reasons for Signature to turn this whole thing around. 5POWER. A dire start in this map, but they have managed to turn it around. Reality still holding on to whatever he can here. Only getting 1 frag, though. It's nothing important. It's just an SMG drops. The 4 AKs are still alive and kicking. And they have an open and available A-bomb site to take control of. So, bomb down for default. Cigarette gets 1 more frag. That AK is just going to run away with it, see what QQ can do. He's actually on the bomb site. One shot. The fuse will get tapped. He's going to look for his second frag, though. Dober's going to fall for this hook, line, and sinker. That's damage done. Better the fuse kit than QQ God. Could have been up for a very nice clutch for Signature, but no. 2 frags is all they'll concede. Leave that 1 AK to save. Hello, what's going on? Why is my computer messing up? Why is my computer... What did I disconnect? Do apologise at home. My PC is not the most stable. My power going to their default. Signature going to move on towards this, but PTC gets the opening frag. Signature up to try and gain a mountain out of this round. So much damage done to the rifles. A reset up for 5POWER now. Bomb drop down mid, at least something that the CTs can work with. I can get that part of the map, of course. Unfortunately, they can't. QKA does pick it up, does start to go work around the defaults. 60 seconds remaining. Three players here on the A-bomb site. Smokes go forward, 1-for-1 trade, making 2 for 2. It works to the favour of the T-side. Reality desperately trying to get one of these frags, and he does connect it, but not enough. QKA will get the trade, and Cigarette is left alone, rotating all the way around. One low HP player to find, but the AK on cable is the main issue. I think he heard the footsteps as well. There's not enough room for Cigarette to work. He spots the head, tries taps, tries burst, tries spray. Can't knock it out, however, and QKA will continue to make it work for the 14th round of 5POWER. They finally, I think for the first time, yeah, the first time this map, taken the lead away from Signature. And bringing this whole thing back from the brink, it seems. Wants to be position into banana. The default will go once again. 3 players dead to hold it out. PTC, Xiao, and QKA. Xiao's got quite aggressive this time around, and past this first minute, they have got a pretty decent amount of map control for the T side. Exhausting a bit of HP. Cigarette's going to try finally push through into Mac back for the CT side, and he makes 2 frags work for it. PDC with a quick trade, and they try P back into this. Well, it's got 20 HP. The flashbang's good, but not good enough. He predicts it and lands the head, gets himself 2 frags blind. And now the man advantage that Signature works so hard to get off this default turns back to a 3 versus 3, and the bomb's yet to commit. They got 20 seconds though. If Dobu continues, gets this frag back on QQ God, this leaves no room for Reality or Genius to breathe. It was Reality moving forward. The AWP at close cable, gonna pop out, not expecting the man. The AWP doesn't lock it out, so it's all up to Gene to see what he can do, but the bomb's not going to get delayed. It will go down as the B-site player picks one back. 2v1, a retake that QQ God needs to win. Or he can just save and try play for overtime for Signature. But a difficult prospect for the CT side to try and make happen. It seemed like it would not be at the start. In fact, they will call a tactical timeout. Need this pause. Because look at how many rounds in a row they've lost to 5POWER. This will be number 7. Ooh, I like that, by the way. That's really cool. We actually get like a countdown. Some major thinking needs to be done. Of course, they will try and force the issue down. They got 1 AK out of that last round, then force for Masters. A broken buy for Signature. Of course, max loss bonus isn't quite enough. But in this case, it will have to be 2 SMGs to play with, 1 downgraded rifle. The odds are stacked against the CT side. Signature. Need to go 2 more to try and take this to overtime. 5POWER. Will fight with added aggression. RLX could get the first frag. Nobody doesn't expect it. Oh no, the crossfire's locked. Genius goes down as well. You've got to be kidding me. That was a frag for the CT side, but 5POWER turn that and shove it right back down their throats. What do you do in this instance? 5 on 3, cigarettes going down. And this looks like it's GG for map number 1. QQ and Reality trying to find anything they can. But as Reality goes falling, QQ God realizes his position is of no substance. And he can fight all he wants. He can take 2 frags. But it's not going to mean much, as it will be 16-13. An incredible comeback from 5POWER to make it 3 for 3 above Signature so far in history. They keep their map undefeated streak for 1 more map, but can they go 1 map further? Dust 2 is up next here for the StarSeries qualifiers in the Asian region, as our first match comes to a head of the day. So don't go anywhere after this very short break. 5POWER take on Signature in 1 more epic map after this.
LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.